kids. Nice if you get started already.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ragtimer here, and welcome, finally, back to Railroad Tycoon 2. It's been a while since we've last played. Shut up, old man. And we're back to just continue playing through the campaign, see what we can get going, and go from there. So, if you've been following along, we're basically in the middle of the European campaign in Classic Era, and the next one we have is the Brenner Pass. So I think that means we're going to Switzerland, if I want to make sure. So basically, we need to go ahead and get everything as we can with this. We're going to start with the manager, Robert Gerwig, 30% steam cost reduction, and hopefully that'll get us going here. So let's go.
Now, the Alps, they're a natural barrier between the Mediterranean and Central Europe. Centuries ago, the Romans found the area of the Brenner Pass to be the lowest passage through these peaks.
Gary, exactly.
There may be a better way, though. The Alps are unforgiving, but if you manage to tame them enough to get your lines through, a bountiful and beautiful passage to the Mediterranean will be yours, and all of Europe will be eternally grateful. Oh, by the way, bring your earmuffs and your mittens.
All right, you heard him. We need to bring our earmuffs and our mittens. Alrighty, so German industries are in need of warm weather materials from the Mediterranean. You've taken a contract to connect Munich and Verona. All the necessary right-of-way issues are bought and paid for. You just have to find the best route. When the connection is made, you will receive $800,000. The rest is left to your own design. So, our goal here, to connect Munich to Verona by the end of 1878 and haul 12 carloads between the two for a bronze win. Do this by the end of 1875 and haul 24 carloads for the silver. Connect them and haul 32 carloads by the end of 1872 and I'll win the gold. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Let's stop here. So we have a couple of strategies. We could start in Italy. We could start somewhere in the mountains, which is probably a terrible idea. But my thought is let's go ahead and get something going up here in Germany. So we have Ulm, which has some passengers, has a whole bunch of cattle. We got grain on the way. Augsburg has a way for us to get more cattle and then turning a lot of that grain into food. And then Munich has even more cattle and all of that. So I think the smartest way for us to go is let's go ahead get this. We're not the Southern Pacific Railroad. We are the AngryRagtimer Industries, Inc. Let's see. We need to get a cool-looking logo. And sounds good, Gary. And I know this is kind of at an earlier time than normal, so it'll be what it'll be. All right, let's go with the mountain because we have to do some mountain trains. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's build a station here in Munich. And what size should we get? We probably should just stick with... let's go with a full. All right, so Munich. And let's see. So we need to go ahead and get to Augsburg. Let's go ahead and single track this to get started. And looks like we got a little bit of grade, but not a lot. Let's go ahead. Can I connect my own track? Yes, there we go. And let's see if we can do that. In Augsburg, we'll have that. And then there's some cattle that we can immediately take over. So we can get that going. Okay, let's go ahead and get a Prussian going. So we'll go Munich to Augsburg. And let's do that. All right. And let's make sure that they are mostly full. Starting in Augsburg. And then let's go ahead and run to Ulm, and then we could get a lot of our industries that way. So, okay, we're going to need to work around some of this stuff. And hello, Celestial Caboose. Good to have you here. And Andre Eckert. Hello. Good to have you here. Okay, so let's go to roughly there. So, all right, Ulm. So Ulm's going to have cattle and people. Unless I do... Wow, it literally is going to be like that. Okay. So let's do... Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to need to take out a bond. So let's go ahead and take out a bond. Maybe issue some stock as well to give us a little more capital. So we've got that. I have a feeling that it would be in our best interest to just put a station here. Yeah, there we go. And that way we can run grain to all these places. And what we'll do is we'll do it Augsburg. Let's actually do Augsburg. Actually, let's change it. Let's change it up. So we'll go Ulm, Augsburg, Munich, and then back. And then... Let's see. Let's do 5 cars there. And then pick up 2 cars. Actually, let's just do that. And then on Augsburg, we'll see if we could pick up 2 cars of that. Okay. And then we'll run a cattle train from there to there. And then from there, that should get us going there. Have them wait for a full load, which shouldn't be too difficult, especially because we're going to start feeding this. And then we'll have one that's just doing grain. And the grain will go one way and then the other way. And I think that'll be the way to do it. And Nick from Vegas, hello. Good to have you here. So in Ulm Junction, what we'll do, and then let that run back light, and then run back light, and we'll wait for half a load. Okay. And that should get us going. And then, yeah, that should be a good starting point. So let's make sure in Augsburg, we have a roundhouse, and all of that, and let's make sure that each place has water and sand. And Munich, you're only getting a water tower to get started. That'll hopefully be fixed in the very near future. And let's make sure that we have a little bit of passing track here in Augsburg. Wow, Augsburg's expensive. There we go. Okay, so time is now moving. So we probably should try to double track this, especially as soon as we can. Merchant from Innsbruck has made an offer. If you connect the city to the rail line, he will arrange for you to receive 75% more for all of your food deliveries for the next 24 months. After the 24 months, maybe you can do some more business. Okay, so we have an offer to get there. So, all right, we'll see what we can get here. So, probably a slow start as we get going, but we'll see how things develop. So we have 2 things of cattle waiting here. We've got a few cars of grain waiting. Yeah, and I know we're probably going to have to not get the dividend. So, okay, and then Ulm is having that. Okay. And then here goes our grain train. So basically, we're going to try to get a good base up here, and then we're going to head probably Rosenheim, Innsbruck, and then kind of follow as best as we can to get through the mountains. But we need to have a good base over here. So we'll see how our trains do with all of that. Okay. Now, the only thing I didn't plan for was the cattle from Augsburg. So when I have money, we'll do cattle to Munich and then back to Augsburg. I think it's probably the best way to do it. So, okay. And that's going to run light. Okay. There we go, Augsburg Flyer. And that means we'll go ahead and get a cattle train going. So then that should be good there. And let's go ahead and finish getting the sanding house. And let's get telegraph poles for here too, just to speed it up a little bit. Now, do I have any other competitors in this game? I don't think I do. But we have a lot of cattle that we can run. So I think it's going to be important for us to get a roundhouse as well over in Ulm. But we'll see how this all plays out. Okay. They're somewhat pleased. Our revenue's not great, but we're at least surviving. I think once we actually get this going, then we'll be able to really crank some money. You can see we've got cattle coming. Oh, it's coming. And Andre Eckert, the German-Austrian border. Interesting. And trains are fun. Hello, Angry. Well, hello, trains are fun. Okay, we need to double track this, and then we need to... Let me see. Can I actually do that? Can I get another bond? Thank you. What we're going to do, we're going to pause this for a hot second. I'm not really going to worry about industries too much, because I don't think we really have to worry about it. It's just more of a... You know, we'll need more stuff as we go here. Okay. And then there was that one stretch right there. And then let's go ahead, get this going again. And yeah, they'll be mad that I did that, but whatever. Okay. So Munich, Augsburg has the roundhouse. Ulm needs a roundhouse, and then Munich needs a roundhouse. And CSX, PF408X, greetings from the Shadow Clan, Pennsylvania, Illinois Central. Angry. Well, thank you for tuning in today. Appreciate it. It might be worthwhile to have me double up this train. So I have two of these. One that's basically at Munich, and the other one that just passes it. So I think what we'll do is once we get our train, then we'll kind of go from there. So... Okay, yeah, get off the single track onto the double, and we'll continue to make this work. Okay. And I have a feeling that if I can get to Innsbruck quickly by going Rosenheim and then following up there, probably put in the station on the south side, maybe, if I can make it work. That way it's... I don't know. We've got multiple options here. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, so the Munich train is on its way. And Bandit, oh, hi, you're sort of here. Well, I'm sort of here, too. So, excellent. Okay. Economic forecast, growing prosperity. I certainly hope so. When is the next Railroader stream? Not sure. Tomorrow night I have an event that I need to be at. Maybe Friday. Maybe Saturday. It'll probably be one of those 2 days. But all I'll say is wait and see. It's one of those things where Railroader... I know that's what most people want to come see, but I want to play some other games occasionally too, and this is one of them. So, and I know people have been asking about this, so we're finally making it happen. So, okay, the Augsburg train did what it needed to do. The Munich train just did what it needed to do. And let's go ahead and get another one at Ulm. Just we have two of these puppies going. Okay, and now we have the money. Let's put a roundhouse at Munich. And we'll need one at Ulm. And I'm $1,000 short. Of course I am. So, all right, we'll see what happens here. We're pleased with my performance. Everyone's happy. Revenue's up. Profits are up. Net worth's up. So, I kind of want to pay off a loan, but I don't think I have the ability to. So, we'll kind of make it work as we got the money. So, we'll see. All right, come on, train. Just go. Just get there and go. So, okay. So I hope everyone had a good day today. I had to get some car work done, and then I actually stopped at a train store around Altoona. I did not get any trains. I did get a painting, though. Someone had a really cool painting of EBT-16 that a local person did, and I was impressed, so I decided to buy it. So that'll be up in the living room at some point in the future, and maybe I'll share that on stream sometime. Oh, good. We've got another industry right here at Rosenheim, so we can make money with that. So let's see what we can do next. So I guess we just are waiting for money. Oh, Iron Duke. Okay. Money is nice, but Iron Dukes are better. So let's go ahead and replace all of our engines with Iron Dukes, because that'll help us considerably. Probably should have left that one. Okay, can I get this one? Okay. So Iron Dukes, for those who don't know, they're very powerful early game locomotives. They are more or less just like your OP starter engine in the European campaigns. So hopefully that'll do well for us here. And then that'll also, they're very speedy. So even if with a 6-car train behind them, they're going to do a hell of a lot faster than some of the others. So what I'm thinking is we're literally going to go through here and then up to Rosenheim and then follow the river. And because there's the logging stuff, we can go ahead at a station, just have Rosenheim to Munich, where they're basically flip-flopping, where one will bring... Actually, let me see if I can do in Munich. Have them bring me like that. So there was always 2 cars. All right, here we go. Here's some money. So this is what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, things are going a lot faster now, so we're good. CSX asking, Ragtimer, do you think it'd be cool if somebody made a captive service industry in Railroader that used logs like the sawmill, but not exactly the same? I think that'd be really cool, actually. I know that Rex and some of the other people have tried like the pulpwood stuff, which gives more of a reason for pulpwood. Obviously, to each their own, but that, I could see that definitely be something from there. Can this game get to the present day? So there is a second campaign on here, which is called Second Century, which is basically 1900s onward. All of the campaigns here are pre-1900-ish. So we'll have a couple of options that we can play with as we get through. Okay. And there we go. There's our track to Rosenheim. So we'll go ahead. We'll put a small station here. But we need money, so one of our Munich trains needs to hit. So, alrighty, let's see. Investors are excited about our performance. Board of directors gives us more money. And then we have good revenue, good profit, and decent net worth. All right. So, we need to get food bonuses going soon. I'm going to wait for that to hit, because I think it'll pay off most of my debt. That'll pay off some of the debt, so let's get rid of that. And then, let's see, we have another Munich train about to hit. So that'll be good. And that'll do just fine. All right, Rosenheim, there you go. And all Rosenheim wants is logs. Pordenone offers a bonus of 100,000. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're literally just going to be lazy. Can I do it from here? Screw it. Let's just do that. What we'll do is we'll have a Prussian just doing that back and forth. So all they're doing is that back and forth. And then we'll have an Iron Duke That's going from Munich to Rosenheim, where this is doing that, and then when it goes to Rosenheim, and let's just have this go at half full for each. Yes, we do have a debt to pay, as Heist would say. So, pay down the debt, kids. Okay. So let's go ahead, put a few little things here, so that way our station has the gumption it needs. And then just for the sake of laziness, let's go ahead and double track that. And let's get rid of that track, because if our grade's better, then perfect. So, so there we go. And Rosenheim, I'm not expecting it to be huge traffic, but it'll definitely help us as we get bigger, and then we have a source for paper and things in the future too. So let's see. The Ulm train is going to make us bank when it gets there. Augsburg's doing okay. Yeah, those trains are doing just fine. And hello, Midland. Thank you for joining the stream. Okay. So as we wait for a little more money, quick Garden Railroad update. I know some of you all like hearing about the updates for this. So I had a contractor come to my house yesterday, and they said, well, we could do it, but I don't know if we're the right fit for your job. So talk to this other dude. And the other dude came out to my house today and basically said, yep, you're a small job. We can get you fit in somewhere. So it sounded like it would start fairly quickly. He's getting me a price tonight. So hopefully I might have more Garden Railroad update in very near future. So, you know, grading work could actually start sometime soon. So that'll be cool. Okay, we're getting up the river here. And let's see if I can just follow that. Yeah, I need money for groundwork, apparently. So, okay. So I think I see our route. We'll just kind of follow the river. But we need to act quickly. So, in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and we'll go from there. And Tristan, a.k.a. Wings and Strings Narrow Gauge, if I'm sure. No, WNS&G. I love the Garden Railroad updates. Apologies if I got your name wrong. What do you model? So, my Garden Railroad is a combination, and don't judge me too heavily, 1 to 22.5, and then F scale of 1 to 20.3, or FN3. So, it's going to be a combination of White Pass and Yukon route, and then Denver and Rio Grande Western. As of right now, I own one of the White Pass Astor, White Pass Mikado number 73, which is an awesome locomotive model. I'm very happy to have it. And then I also have a couple of the DL 535s. And then from there, eventually, let's see, how am I going to cross this? I don't want to download it, or not download. You wouldn't download a car. I'm thinking, let's see. So let's see here. Let's see, I'm thinking if I can keep the grade below 5%. So I'm probably thinking we'll do Innsbruck, and then the next station I want to get to is Bolzano. And I think if I go straight up and over, because I can do Bolzano, Trento. If I go the long way it might be flatter, but I think I'm going to be much more better for myself. Much better. Jeez. If we do this. Exactly. You wouldn't download a railway. Yeah, but the Garden Railroad is one the 20.3, White Pass, and then Rio Grande narrow gauge. So I've got a K27. I would love to have a freaking let's see. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Some not Aster, but let's see. I'm trying to think of the way to get rid of some of these grades. Okay, well, let's get the station first because Innsbruck gives us money. Well, they give us a 75% bonus on stuff. So let's go ahead. And then Innsbruck celebrates for the next 24 months, be rewarded with 75% more for all your food. So excellent. And then what we'll do is we'll basically have it go back and forth. And then at Innsbruck. And then boom. Okay. So I think we're good there. But yeah, Tristan, literally the guy who came by today he's basically the area contractor for excavation and land preparation and all that. So he's the one who's doing a lot of the clearing and the work for the East Broad Top. So I got his information from the railroad and was just like, hey, this is what I'm looking at. Can you help me? So he came by and he looked at it for 2 seconds. Like, yep, you want shale here? You're going to take the topsoil off. We'll make it nice and flat. We'll kind of grade it down afterwards. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what's the cost? He said, well, I'll get you a cost. I'll text you to tonight. But sounds like they'll be able to move it forward pretty quickly, which for my own sake of being I want to get done now, is great. But I'm actually considering, and I need to get my rear end gear to do this, but I want to try to do a, holy crap, look at that money. Well, that'll do it. I want to try to do a live stream if I can. I'm going to ask Midland for help on this. But if I can do a live stream where basically, kind of like, not an unboxing, but like a collection show off. Okay, let's see. How do I get over these hills? Am I in the right place? Okay, 8%. Yeah, I think it's just going to have a stretch that's really, And that's what I've got wings, God, I'm sorry. It's just force of habit. Sorry, Tristan. But I'm looking at primarily a blank slate, but I'm going to have a J-shaped layout. That way I can get it started and have it also go under my porch. I'm still waiting for the shipping notice. For those who don't know, I ordered a roundhouse from Bantam Auto Works. Okay, so we should start following this hill a little bit. I'm trying to see how the best way to do that. Let's see. Probably keep it under 5% if I can. Okay. I think that's going to have to be the way it goes, so it's almost like narrow gauge. But where was I saying? Yeah, I've got a blank slate to work with. I'm going to have it be a J-shaped layout. That way, it'll also hold a patio that I'll eventually build in the same space. So basically, the Garden Railroad will go around the patio. So that'll be fun. But yeah, it's just some exciting times. I'm really I'm looking forward to getting started. I technically have already gotten started, but a lot more is going to be happening, hopefully in a very quick period of time. So we'll see how this all goes. Let me see. A couple other things. Midland, knowing the contractor involved, they get a feeling once you say yes, things will happen very quickly. I sure hope so, because I would love to actually start building this thing in the very near future. So we'll see. Okay, so we're here at Bolzano. Bolzano, you're going to get all the accoutrement. Okay. And let's see if I can just pause time for. Let's see. CSX also asking, do you think something like a C-55 would be good for larger and medium-sized distance freights or even heavy? Yes, C-55s are awesome. Let's see. And Ragtimer, do you think an M55 would be a beefier 475? I don't know. Oh, yes. I was saying I would like to do a live stream at some point that would be more of a like a collection show-off of what I have for the Garden Railroad. Because I've gotten quite a bit of AccuCraft cars. I have the AccuCraft Galloping Goose. The Goose is still out getting the Blue Nami installed. And then the K-27 is currently out getting some repairs and the Blue Nami. And then the other stuff will over time have Blue Nami and stuff installed as well. But oh, wait, I was going to stop time and build. That's what I was going to do. Silly me. Okay, here's some money. So we're going to go Bolzano, Trento, and then right down to Verona. So, thank you, Garion, for keeping me more or less on track. Heh. Okay, so let's see. And then let's see if I cross. And we'll go back and we'll upgrade these bridges to stone bridges at some point. But just for the sake of building the damn route. Okay, Trento, you're kind of a place, so let's put a kind of a thing there. That we've got coal and iron. Holy crap, there's a lot of iron. And Nevada County Railroad fan, welcome. Okay, so let's see. So we have that. And then I guess the goal of the mission was to do what? Munich to Verona by the end of 1878. Well, that's going to be quick. And that was Verona, not Venice. Yes, and hold 12 carloads. Okay, so hopefully we'll just go ahead and continue said track down the hill. And let's go down to here. Yeah, that's going to be our best way. And then we'll go down to there. And then boom. And let's go ahead and issue a bond. And the Alps have been bridged. A reward of $800,000 was given to AngryRagtimer Industries, Inc. for connecting Verona with Munich. Excellent. So let's go ahead. Put that there. So our goal was to get trains from... God, I feel like I'm ADHDing out right now. Munich to Verona. Okay, so let's just do Munich to Verona. Load of that. And then let's see what else we got at Munich. Oh, we could have let's see if we have food. We could do a food train. So let's do a food train. Okay. And then Verona. Okay. And then I have a feeling we should just do that. And then same sort of thing. Let's go ahead. Same one, but we'll have it start at Verona. And then silly train, tricks are for kids. Let's do the same thing over here. And we'll start there. All right. So now that that's there, we need to go back through and upgrade our track to make it a little bit better. And Zakid Alexander over on Twitch saying, luckily it's the 1850s, no way to get a large enough loan to build a train through Switzerland. Yes. We are slightly crazy for running a train through the Alps, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. We'll upgrade the other stuff as we go. Bolzano. We're going to get telegraph poles. Innsbruck has that. Okay. So I've got coal and iron out the wazoo going through here. Is there any industry that'll take it? Well, the coal can go to Munich. I don't really have a purpose for the iron right now. So just to get a train rolling, let's do that, and then that. Get some of those weird rack railway locomotives. I mean, I could, but... And then what we'll also do is we'll do a local. And that'll just be literally like a... Okay, Bolzano. And then Innsbruck. And then Trentino. I think you'll probably find a way to use that. Okay, so that's a local. Okay, so let's see. So now I need to go through, and I'm probably going to just need to double track this. A merchant from Idolo has come to you with a problem that only you can solve. He's running for mayor in the town and has been promised to bring a railway to the town. He's made a deal with a German company which has gone out of business before we can connect it. Now the community is talking to him from office. The shame is almost too great to bear. We cannot offer much, but he promises you friendship for life. Connect as soon as possible. He's not sure he has time. So Idolo. So where is Idolo? Idolo. Where the hell is Idolo? I don't see Idolo. It sounds Italian. Cremona, Placenzo, Bergamo, Como, Varese, Milan. West of Trento in the mountains. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. You know what? Because we have money. Okay, so let's just do this. I'm sorry, Idolo's just that? There's no passengers or anything. So literally I'm just building a freight railroad. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then... because we can, let's build up through there. And then over to there. And then to there. I want friendship for life. I just want friendship from everyone. Okay, Idolo. The Idolo politician is elated you've connected us to town. You've put on a great show of friendship for the town people who are delighted by the support. Much to your surprise, the town has several skilled engineers who have volunteered to work on your railroad at 70% of the normal wage. This improvement will lower your track building cost by 15% for the next 24 months. Holy hell, that's cool. Okay. Slightly distracted. Let's go ahead. Let's see. So, Brescia? Okay, let's do Brescia. So we have cotton there. So... we're going to run a passenger train from there to there. There's no purpose to go up to Idolo. You can just have the track connected. Okay. So cool. Wow, all the money I thought I had for improvements just went to that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start double tracking this puppy. So I need to do that and Horpadorp. Let's see. Okay. And I know I've ignored the chat for a second, so let me catch up with that real quick. Das Germans, get some of those weird... Okay, we already talked about the weird rack railway locomotives. Also, no, specifically rack webbing road locomotives are designed to be able to do road locomotives at least somewhat, but they also have a second shift with the cog. I've seen that. I forget where I've seen that. Might be some documentary or something, but basically, those are cool little locomotives. Okay, let's get rid of the second track there. Because I know those are popular in the Swiss Alps. I know that. So that would be cool. I need more money. Hopefully this does not screw me over. Okay, let's see. Go ahead and upgrade. Yes. Yeah, Squidward. Okay, now the steep section. Okay. And then down through Innsbruck. And that should just upgrade that track. Perfect. And then let's see, let's just follow the track. And okay, here we go. Okay. Tell the lovely folks in chat what JSJ did today. JSJ got a car finally. So congratulations to JSJ on finally getting a car again. JSJ is now mobile. Life is good for JSJ. Congratulations to you. Yes, JSJ is also going to steal the Declaration of Independence. So, you know, a lot of stuff going on. The quality of your last rail shipment was very poor. Your manager has mentioned the severe risk of accidents if the shipment is sent to the worksite. If you use the rails, your safety will drop by 60% or more. Unfortunately, you don't have the time or money to look at the new contractors, or your current contractor is willing to fix the problem. You can use the rail, or you can slow the trains down. Oof. Slow the trains down. Your great friend from Idola has come to you because he's heard that you've been distressed over a recent run-in with the rail contractor. He tells you that if the great friend is unhappy, then he too... Oh my god, this is great. He too is unhappy. He tells you your problem will be taken care of by him personally. Of course, you're logistically skeptical of your great friend's influence. Remember how you met, but it is nice to have friends. Yes, it is nice to have friends. Okay, and you're going to be a top priority. And let's go ahead and just have them go. Start paying off the... Oh, can't pay off the debt because the debt immediately went up. Okay. I will also add, Tristan, if you're still watching, if you know anyone with a AccuCraft K28 or K36 who's willing to sell, let me know. One day. Your rail contractor comes to you unable to look you in the eye. He tells you he's sorry for his poor judgment and disgraceful behavior. He asks only for your forgiveness and promises to replace all of the poor quality rail and cut his cost to you at 30%. You have recently found another contractor to do the same job. Do you wish to forgive the man and forget, or give him the boot he deserves? What do we do, people? Do we forgive and forget? I think now we're going to forgive him. Okay. Revenue's up. Profits are up. Okay. And our trains are rolling. Never forgive, just like the student loan debt. Oh, boy. Yeah, JSJ got a 2025 Sentra. So that's cool. Okay. Okay, so I've got 4 cattle in that place and 1 food. Ulm has cattle for days. So what I suggest is let's do an Ulm train to Munich, and then let's take it to Innsbruck. And then it'll stop on the way back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. 6, yes. Oh, that's what we could do. And then at Innsbruck, it'll load up on wood. Take that not to Munich. Take it to Rosenheim. Turn that into lumber. Yes. Oh, man, this is great. This is so great. This is so great. Oh, my God. And then what we'll do is next one, we'll just take that. Let's see. Lumber should go to... instead of... no, hold on. We want it Ulm, Rosenheim for lumber. And then we're going to stop at Augsburg on the way back. And that one, if they have any people, there we go. So there we go. Now we have that. And our trains are moving. So there we go. Okay, so we are rolling. My Munich-bound trains are doing their thing. Let's pay off some debt. And yeah, if CSX, if you're looking to get your license this summer, that's awesome. And don't poo-poo used cars. Used cars could do quite a lot for you, and they're usually at a decent price. Okay. Okay. If I have the ability, I should probably buy that with how much shit we're bringing to it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy that because that'll just help me with profits and stuff. Okay, so trains are rolling. Innsbruck Crown train's doing that. Verona. Verona's still waiting for cargo. So hopefully that goes up in the near future. So here we go. Yes, give me money. Pay down the debt. All right, AngryRagtimer Industry Inc.'s and stock split for 2-for-1. Fantastic. Okay, everything seems to be going well. Our money's down a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. Let's see. Munich trains are on their way for more of those. Ooh, that does not sound fun, nickel plate road 777. So hopefully we get that fixed in the somewhat near future. Okay. So let's see. We need a little more money. Trains are rolling. I don't want to follow that one just for giggles because it's the food train. So how many loads was it between places? So 32 carloads. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 trains of 6. That's 24 right now. So hopefully it'll do well for us. I would like to pay off the debt, though. That way, okay, that's good. Okay, that's doing its thing. They're just being slow because the grades are dumb. If we had narrow gauge, we would not have this problem because everything would just slow, but it would climb. We need the narrow gauge. Sweet. Pay on the debt. It's almost paid off. And Nevada County rail fan. My 72 SS is in need of a new water pump and rubber stop. Okay. Let's pay off one of these 8%. Because basically, at some point, we're just going to start gushing cash. Not that we aren't already, but that bonus is certainly helping out. Okay. Please, money's going down, but it's actually doing just fine. Net worth's going up. I feel bad that we have nothing we can do with Trento for, like, a steel mill or something, and there's no steel mills. Offhand, I can see. Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. With no representation at the King of Bavaria's court, some rumors have spread about dishonesty on your part. The king has threatened to remove your station from the city of Munich. Without representation in the king's court, you will not be able to refute these charges. The only chance of staving this off the disaster is to reduce your passenger fare by 30% or increase your service times, which will, under circumstances, will lower your train stage by 60%. Lower the fares. Okay, and what we're going to do, let's add a station there. But all it's going to do is that. And then let's do another one. Okay. I think the rest of it should go. Okay. Okay, train. If you could just get up there, then we'll be good. A friend from Innsbruck should be here soon. That'll be good. Okay. Come on, just a little more money, please. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that's almost at the top of the hill. If it makes it to the top, I think we'll be fine. Because basically we're just watching and waiting for these trains. Although I have a feeling I should probably get like 2 more going once I have the money. Like 1 from each end or something. So... okay, there it goes. It's over the hump now. And the Munich train. Where's that? Okay, so it looks like we will need a station like there. Same purpose. Okay, I need money. Only thing go when this train's the line of the DMV. Don't we know it? Okay, let's put that there. And let's just put that there. Bolzano does have all facilities, so. Okay, so we're just kind of stuck behind slow trains at the moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and get 1 more from each end. And then, oh, I can't do the other side. Yes, getting over the hump on hump day, as the kids say. Your merchant contact in Innsbruck has heard of your difficulties in Bavaria at the King's Court. He finds it distressing that the shipments may be jeopardized by these allocations against you. Since soon of your developing rail plans will be completed by 1878, he's willing to contact a friend who is a minor noble in the court. With the nobleman's support, you'll be able to correct the problem. Okay. That would be excellent if the problem was fixed for me. Okay, let's go ahead. Verona train. And then what was the other one? Upon hearing the truth from a royal advisor, the King of Varia has issued a temporary tax to crew relief. Your company overhead is now 50% cheaper and your rail system is back to normal. Thank you, Bandon, for knowing the facts. Excellent. So there we go. Economy cooling, that's okay. You still pay down the debt here momentarily. Not quite. Soon. Oh, I never put a... Okay. Let's put that there. Okay, there's that. That'll fix that problem. Okay. And then let's pay down some more debt. Cool. And then almost there. Almost there. All right. That one's on the downhill side of the mountain, so fantastic. And this food train that we're watching, still going slow. Still going slow. But no other trains are having issues with water or coal or anything. Yeah, it's literally just that. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. We're almost at 7,300 subscribers on the channel, by the way. So if you're new here and haven't already subscribed, consider doing so. We only need 8 more to reach 7,300. And that would be awesome to have you checking out what we're up to here. So, link is in the description. I'll put a link also in here for people in case they want to check it out. Also, while I have your attention here, the East Broadtop Railroad, we've talked about it almost daily. We're in the last 5 or 4 days of a competition for USA Today's 10 Best Scenic Train Rides. So support the EBT, vote here. If you wouldn't mind clicking that link, and I'll try to pin it here in the chat. Basically, EBT is up for... Oh, God! Crashing? I don't like crashing. No! It blew up! No! Damn it. That was one of my money trains. Oh, well, it is replaced now. But, anyways, the link that you see there, again, USA Today is running their contest for the 10 most scenic train rides in North America. The East Broadtop Railroad is up at the competition. Last year we were rated number 3. Before they hid the results of what's currently going live right now, we were rated at number 2. So if everyone watching the stream wouldn't mind clicking that link, that would significantly help out everything that I'm doing at the railroad. So consider, thank you, Garion, for pinning that in Twitch, because I am Dumbo who don't know how to do that sometimes. Okay. So we have no sand from that train. Okay. Oh, shoot. We just got one of the trains delivered. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So we're debt-free. I say let's go ahead and change the dividend. Make ourselves more wealthy. Okay. So that'll be good. the Ulm Zephyr, whatever the hell that is. So hopefully we'll get cranking with all of this. Okay. Okay. Damn, I'm just sad that that train blew up. That's so unfortunate. I didn't want it to blow up. And Nevada County Railroad fan, I need to take a vacation soon. May go rail fanning. May try to get up to the East Broad Top. Never been out that way. Who knows? There's a lot of things to see around the EBT. Obviously, if you go to Altoona, there's Horseshoe Curve. There's the Railroaders Museum, which is an excellent museum. Even if you don't like trains, which if you're watching the stream, I assume you like trains. If you want to do non-train stuff, there's a ton of, if you're of age, wineries, breweries, distilleries. There's a lot of great hiking trails out here. There's a lot of other activities. Of course, there's like 10 or 11 other railroads too. So depending on what you're interested in, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do. So consider checking that out if you want to come out our way. But I would recommend, if you are looking for Steam has yet to make an appearance this year. The guys are working on it. They're making steady progress. We don't have a date yet when Steam's going to be in service. So if you're waiting for Steam, keep on waiting. But if you want to come out here either way, we'd certainly love to have you come out and take a ride. There's a lot of cool events. We're actually going to be announcing some more events in the very near future that you can partake in should you wish to. Ice cream trains and a few other things. So exciting stuff. Okay, so we got money for days. Literally, it's just getting those darn trains over the hill. Okay, how are we doing on oil's fine? Sand is almost out of sand. But the oil and everything's good. So we'll see how we go. Okay. And also, if you're watching the stream on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button to the stream. I mean, there's 20 of you watching right now. If all of you hit that like button, doesn't cost you a dime, but it will help more people discover what we're up to here. So appreciate any and all support you may be willing to give. All right, let's see. I think we just need to fast forward time. That's what we need to do. Briefing. How do I check to see how many loads I've hauled? Okay. Let's see. I forget if there's a spot to do that, but I'm going to go ahead and buy more stock. Not that I need to, but because I can. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, that one's over the hump. So that's the high point in the railroad right now. Let's see. I saw that somewhere got a... There it is. Placenza needs steel, but the problem is there's no steel mill still. Yeah, there's no steel mill on this side of the map, so I can't really take advantage of that. And Bandit could use a vacation too. Fortunately, Hops soon going to Redacted. Yeah, I mean, if you're working, like if you road trip at Nevada County Railroad fan, if you road trip it like from Texas, you could easily stop at some other railroads along the way. Obviously, the Great Smoky Mountain comes to mind. You know, there's Cass, there's us, there's a few others, Western Maryland. You know, plus, of course, a whole bunch of other opportunities in between, I'm sure. But those are the ones that come to mind for my sake. But, yeah. Okay, so that's gushing cash right now. Somewhat pleased. Money's down. Where's the update that says how many loads I've hauled? Okay. So there's one of my trains. go ahead and buy that because I can. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to get around it. I mean, I could probably make the track go around, but eventually it's still going to be back to steep grade land. So, it is what it is. Money is coming in. We're very rich. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I have 12% of my company. Okay. So literally, I don't know what else we can do. We're just kind of waiting for these damn trains to go. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to handle it. Okay. Speed up time a little bit. Okay. Yeah, once they get to Bolzano, it's easy. Oh no! F and heck. God damn. Okay. Had 2 trains blow up on me. Damn it. And they're the trains I want to do well. Okay. I mean, the one that's now... Oh, and it was almost there, too. No! That sucks. Let me guess. One of the ones? Yep! Fantastic! All my trains are blowing up. Make the trains going over the mountains shorter. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Okay, money is good. Okay. Okay. Wait, I see an opportunity here. Okay, there we go. So maybe that'll fix it, maybe. At least it will in the future, so we'll see how this all plays out. Okay, that's... Oh, that's over the hill. That's over the hill. Let me guess. Yup. Huh. Okay. Let's see. That one's leaving. That one's on its way. That one's almost there. Okay. That one's on its way. That one's almost at the top of the hill. That one's almost at the top of the hill, waiting for cargo. On its way. Waiting for cargo. Okay. Well, because I can. Let's go ahead. There's no point for a customs house. Let's just make everything so nice. Okay. Munich! Let's get some more money for Munich because we can. We're probably just wasting time, but, you know. Oh, Munich would probably be good to have refrigerated for food. So that'll be good. 'Cause we have so much money, we don't know what to do with it. Okay, that was our fun money. Yep, we'll see you, CSX. Have fun. Okay. Okay. So this is going. I wish there was a thing that would tell me how many loads we've moved. That'd be real nice to know where we're at right now. But, you know. It is what it is. Oh, goodness. A wreck. I wonder which... Oh, wait. Okay, that's fine. And me and Metal Mike, hello. Welcome. Okay. This is the Brenner Pass. Okay. Interesting. That one has a bit of a get up and go with it. I'm actually surprised. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, Ben, I wouldn't be surprised if it will just, you know, kind of tell me whenever it happens. Let's fast forward time a little bit more here. Just to get us through. Because I can't really do much more than what I'm doing. There's no other dialogue box that I'm saying do fun things. I'm literally just playing a waiting game. So. Okay. Oh boy. I'm not going to leave him open. Okay. Why is this Verona train going slow? Oh, it's backed up behind another train? That's stupid. I mean, at least it's on the downhill, so theoretically it should be fine. So we're trying to do this before what? 1875? 1872. So we got 3 years. So okay. Okay. Hey, we did it! Hail the conquerors of the Alps! We've successfully made molehills of these once mighty peaks. The Alpine meadows echo with your name.
So now that you've made your way successfully through the Alps, take a step forward in time to Russia and witness a great human achievement. Then, like the good industrialist you are, take full advantage of the situation.
Excellent. Alrighty. So, let's see. We need to figure out what the heck we're doing with the 12th mission of the game. So it looks like we're going to be going to the modern era, the Cold War.
Hey, you! Do you have any idea how old I already am? Get going!
Okay. So, let's see. We have options here. We have 20% track construction cost, 25% station turnaround time, and 20% engine speed. So, I think we're going to go with track construction. So, let's see what we can do with this. I don't think I've played this one in a while, so let's see.
With the Cold War over, it's just a matter of time before a talented individual such as yourself will create order out of chaos and bring the former Warsaw Pact regions new economic life. Among the great many opportunities all around you, there's a bonus for connecting Frankfurt to Moscow. Bring me back a piece of the wall.
Okay. Let's see. The Iron Curtain is rusted away. Existing track is decrepit, and a new rail infrastructure is desperately needed for a bronze win. Build your personal net worth to at least 5 million and connect Aalborg, Denmark to Warsaw by the end of 2020. Oh God, feels modern. For a silver win, also connecting Venice and have a personal net worth of 10 million. For gold, Istanbul, and have a personal net worth of 20 million. Okay, so let's pause. So this is all about net worth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to try to buy as much on margin as we can on our stock, because hopefully it'll split 2 for 1. So it looks like we are in Poland. And we don't have a railroad yet. We have Polska National. So let's see. If I can go from Warsaw... Well, there's nothing in Warsaw except a nuclear plant. I'm trying to think here. Poznan, maybe? Poznan, Białystok. There's also those down to Krakow. I'm thinking... Yeah, Ponzan should be probably where we start. And if I can just... let's do a full station. Now, this is one where it's probably going to be better for us to have steel bridges and single track, probably. So I'm thinking, let's do Poznan. Oh, God. This is expensive. Let's issue bonds. And... let's do that. Because I don't know what's in here. So good food, tires. Okay. So I think we'll go with some electric locomotives. So let's see. Class E111. That might be our best call. 487,000 though. Sheesh. Okay. At the moment, let's do that. And I don't have any more money. Okay. Yes, we're in the spicy part of Europe. There's coal north of Ponzin. Okay. The Warsaw Nuclear Commission has requested you to haul uranium from St. Petersburg, Russia to Warsaw. If you do this, they will give your company $1.3 million in addition to whatever profit you make. Okay. So that's good to know. So that is a gravel pit. And that's a gravel pit. Does they need gravel? Nope. Okay. So okay. Let's see if I could do that for there, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead. Let's just build a line up. Okay. We'll just have to rely on passengers for a moment or two. So hopefully that'll get us enough. Damn it. Okay. And True Nubs, hello. Oh, damn it. Lodz and Krakow just got stuff to it. Okay. Polish government approves 500,000 railroad subsidy. Cool. Let's expand to there. Okay. And autos need steel and then tires. Okay. So I need a Class E 111, but I don't have money for it. Go ahead, change the dividend again. That way we're at least getting some stock out of here. So I need money. I feel like if I can just buy on margin as much as possible, that would be good for us. Check my manager. Good point. Stock prices, diesel. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch them. Okay. You thought Chernobyl was the spicy part of Europe. Well, maybe. Ooh, my stock price went up significantly. Okay. Issue the stock. Mainly because I want the engine. And then okay. So okay, we'll see what we can do with this here. Okay. Damn it, I can't buy more stock. Okay. Oh, I also need to have facilities here at Ponzin because I don't have anything. Crap. I'm going to need a sanding tower probably. And then I'll eventually need a servicing facility. Okay. Okay, there's our stock going. Revenue's good. Net worth is fine. Get another loan. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead. Just get that, so that's done. Okay. So that's gravel. There's the nuclear plant for Warsaw. That's lumber and food. I think I just need to go straight for Warsaw, essentially. Of course, there's nothing in Warsaw. Warsaw wants uranium. So I need to go to St. Petersburg, which is... Where the hell is St. Petersburg? St. Petersburg has uranium. Okay. So I need to... Ooh, okay. What's up here advanced? Chemicals. Okay. Okay, I feel like... Let's see, I'm trying to think here. Okay, so I think Kaliningrad and then Lithuania, if I can just kind of go whoop. Landfill demands waste. Okay, that's good to know. I don't have really any other stuff, so we'll have to get going with that. Okay. Is there any other industries I could take advantage of? No, not really. Moscow to Frankfurt. Your amount of 2.5 million we deposit in the account upon completion. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. So I'm thinking. Okay, let's see. So how much to get into Russian Federation? So the Russian Federation is 1.17 million. Okay, so we have to wait a little bit. So that's doing its thing. Okay, by God's sake, you're not doing any favors right now. So if I can just get that rolling. Okay. Can't buy any more stock on margin right now. Okay. I don't have any place for gravel. Yeah, they want autos. They have sports for tires, so tires are rubber probably. Let's see. That's cattle. Gnast. I almost want to just build to there just so I have another passenger stop, but uranium, never. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we have the steel that's going to go. God, I almost feel like I want to restart. You know what? I'm going to restart real quick. I'm going to restart.
Well, that's all right. There's plenty of other career paths to take.
Okay. I feel like I went too big too quickly. So. Okay. Yes, we know what we're doing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank God. Warsaw actually has people this time. So... Okay. So probably do Ponzin to By Godsick and then Warsaw. Warsaw actually has passenger traffic. Oh, I see an easy solution. Let's do Warsaw. Yeah. Can I do... Yeah, let's do that. And then what we'll do is we're going to go to Lodz first. I'm going to go ahead and do... more or less this. Okay, let's get that. Buy up the stock, get us a locomotive. Okay. So off the bat, this has passengers, fertilizer, and food. But what I'm thinking is then... Yeah, let's just have one train. What it has. And then... There we go. And then... What we'll do is we'll go to Ponzin through Warclaw and up. That way we've actually got a purpose for our rail line. So hopefully that'll get us started here. Yes, we know about the nuclear stuff. Okay. Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll just put a sanding tower there. And then if I can, let's go ahead. Let's see, how can I do this? Oh, track must be connected. Damn it. Okay. So... Okay, let's see. Okay. This has cement plants, so gravel can turn into cement. And then it has chemicals. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're doing better already. Polish government gives me money. Thank you, Polish government. So I'm thinking, can I do something where I can just kind of swing up and then go in? Fine. Home is gone. I have moved someone out of their home. And I have no guilt. Okay. Progress, people. It's all about progress. Okay. Station in... Oh, I'm going to need a big station here. Yeah. Unless... No, I need a big station. Damn it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe going to Berlin is a good fit, and I could just come up from the back. Because then that's going to have the auto plant. Well, the diesel, yeah. That'll probably be the best bet here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played this map before, so your guess is as good as mine how we do this. But that's why we're all here. We're here to see the Ragtimer struggle. Maybe. Okay, so what I'm going to recommend, and then you'll take that there. Does Laud want chemicals? Yes, it does. And then if there's anything left over, wait, does chemical get turned into fertilizer? And does Warsaw need fertilizer? Yes, it does! Yes, it does! Okay. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Excellent. We're already doing so much better, and I love this. Okay. Damn it. Okay. All I know is when this is all about the margins and stuff on buying for this. There it goes. Okay. Let's see. Ponson. I might just do that. Actually, that just gives us more flexibility. See how much it is to get into Germany. Germany wants 1.1 million. Okay, so that's a terrible idea. Do I want to go down to Krakow? I mean, I feel like connecting to Berlin makes makes perfect sense. So maybe what we do, let's do this. Okay. Okay, so I guess, so we don't have food as an option right now, really, for that cattle. There's grain there. Coal if we need it. Wait, coal? Where's the iron? Didn't I just see an iron? Yes, okay. So we can make steel. Does anywhere need steel? Berlin, do you need steel? Yes, Berlin does need steel. Okay, so we might eventually put a branch line in. But we'll see how that all goes. Okay, can I buy it now? Germany, yes. Okay, so we now have access rights into Germany. So now it's just the make money part of it, hopefully. Because I'm thinking I'll have a train that goes Berlin, Ponsen, Warsaw, or Wroclaw? Wroclaw? I probably completely mispronounced that, but you know, it is what it is. I just wish there was a meat packing plant or something nearby. So. Okay. Alright, so our trains are full. We just need a little more money. I got another bond. Perfect, okay. And then Okay. Okay, come on, train, go. Go, Freedom Train, go. Get back on the dividend. I need money. Bonds. Okay. Oh, hold on. Do I have enough for a locomotive? Damn it. Okay, hold on. How we got? That's gonna be much better. But I need a locomotive to get me going. So what we're gonna do. Okay. So we have chemicals, diesel, auto, all that stuff. Okay. And let's put a thing there. And a sanding tower. Okay, so we'll need to get steel going because I can then start bringing steel over. So okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to buy up as much of my company as I can. That way I get the other stuff here with it. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Let's build a customs house. Telephone. Let's do here telephone poles and a customs office as well. Does Berlin need fertilizer? No. Warsaw wants fertilizer though. But Warsaw's also getting fed fertilizer. Interesting. Okay. Oh god, the -9. Okay. Food, coal, iron. Nail, lumber, steel, goods, auto, cement, food, paper, gravel. I see an opportunity. I think if we go up here, and that gets us food from lots. Yeah, okay. Let's get another bond. And let's see if we can do a small little station here. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Gravel to there, and then the Berlin. 4 cars. And then just take that back to Ponson and go. So let's do that. And then that will do to Lodz, and then Lodz back to Ponson, I think. And I think let's go ahead, put a sand tower there. So that'll probably be the best way to handle this to get us started. Okay.
I've got freedom to set you loose. I've got freedom to spread the good news. Well, I got
Okay, when was he get enough money for another engine?
freedom at night. Freedom gonna help me to see the light. I've got freedom from all of my pain.
Let's get another
Well, I got
sand house there.
from the pouring rain. Well, freedom in the morning, freedom at night.
People are happy. Money goes up.
Lord, I had some troubles, you know I had 'em bad. But Lord, all my troubles really, really make me sad. Freedom
Okay,
came and took my
another bond.
yes, they did.
What do we do?
I've got freedom in the morning, and freedom at night, and freedom gonna help me
Okay,
to
and we're gonna take
see
that.
the light. Yeah.
It's going to then turn into food. We're going to take that food to Berlin, where then it'll pick up chemicals and take those chemicals to there, where then fertilizer can go to... Oh my god, they demand fertilizer? Oh, sweet, yeah. Perfect. Okay, we got a plan. We got a plan. We've got a plan, ladies and germs. We've got a plan. Okay. And then let's see if I can do double track to Lodz. That way the bridges are still single tracked, but everything else is more or less double. And then we'll do to there. Yeah, there we go. So that'll just make us a little more efficient. And then just so we have it. Boom. Sweet. Okay. I do say I like the strategy on this one. I do need to get over to other places, but hopefully with all of that set up, yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Am I still dividending? No, I'm not. Okay, I want that. I'm trying to protect my butt there. Okay, so we'll see how well this does. Ooh, the Thalys Bullet. Oh, the Eurostar. Man, we got fast trains. You know, if I really wanted to, I probably should do a passenger train between Berlin and Warsaw, which is what I'm going to do. And then that's just going to be... Okay. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll put a customs house there. And then start laying double track. Oh man, there's a lot of grain here that I could exploit, and I think I should. Because I don't think we're getting any food to here. So we should probably get that cranking. Even if it ain't perfect at the moment. Man, I'm figuring this out. We're figuring this out, people. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's going. Traffic jam there. It's okay, though. Yeah, Warsaw has grain for days. Okay. And then we need to start looking at actually expanding, but I kind of want to make money here first. Which we're slowly doing. Some of these high margin places are not great. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can I... Okay. So let's, first off, let's see. Let's just get some of these. And all it's going to do... Okay. And then after that, it's going to go there. And then there. Okay, so expansion. I need to get in the Russian Federation. I can also go to Lithuania. How much is the price to go to Lithuania? Well, actually, hold on. Let's back up real quick. The goal is to connect Aalborg, Denmark to Warsaw. Where's Aalborg? Right up there. Okay. And Hamburg, I could get on the way. Yeah, that might be the way to do it, is just to go get Hamburg set up here. And I'll get a big station set up as soon as I have the money. Wait, I probably do have the money. Yeah, I do. Okay, Hamburg is good. And I can start running, let's see, milk, diesel waste. Okay, how does this work? So coal, diesel goes to waste, oil goes to diesel. Okay. And this just needs mail goods, auto cement, food, paper, oil, coal, grain, and diesel. So I can maybe have a train going from... Yeah, so let's do green to there. And Berlin. And then from there, it'll just go light. Yeah, let's do that. And then Denmark, I have no rights. So I probably should pay down some of these loans before I really go too ham. But, let's see, before I do that much, oh, yeah, got it. Shoot. I had a moment that I could have done it. Come on. The food train to Berlin is going to be what pays my bill here. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? Thank you. Okay. See if that gives me money. Perfect, it does. Okay. Oh yeah, Hamburg might need a customs office. Let's do a sanding tower and a customs office. There we go. Okay. Come on, food train, make me money. Okay, let's get rid of some of these higher loans. Well, it got me out of debt. That's what I needed. And the Tyrolean Express, I probably should start buying stock in as well. Actually, no. Why am I doing that? Let me sell that stock. That's good. Okay. Yes, stock is split, revenue is up, profits are down, but whatever. So how much percent of the company? Still 52%. Okay. Okay. Where's my net worth? Doesn't say. Cool. Okay. Don't forget, you can find oil. You can make diesel to Hamburg power plant. Okay. Thank you, Bandon. Let me see. Oil. Let's pause. Wait. Let's. Nope. I'm just hitting random buttons for the sake of hitting buttons right now. Okay. Let's see. Oil. Oil. They want oil. That gives a purpose. Okay. So I've got oil. Tires and oil. Wait. Tires and oil go to places. Okay. Oil. Ooh. I see where my route has to be. So I need to get to Aalborg. Because I can just run trains of that down here. So oil. Because then that can go tires. Oil goes to diesel. Diesel can go to waste. And then that can go to waste if I need to. Okay, so I need a little bit of money. Probably should also upgrade these bridges to actually be double track. But, let's change the dividend to give me money. Wait, what did I... No! No. No, no, no. 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 No! I'm mad now. I don't know if I can keep playing this snare. I've lost all my cash. Well, the dividend's not going to do me a damn bit of money. Damn bit anymore. Oh, no. There's no dividend. Wow, the stock price is so cheap, and I have no money. Oh, God. Do I even want to keep playing at this point? Like, it's not worth it. I think I just lost. You know what? This makes me mad. I'm going to step away because otherwise I'm going to scream. So, we'll play more of this next time. Oh, boy. I am mad now. I will talk to you guys later. God damn it.